Hey folks, I'm going to do a quick extra video this week, and we're going to look at the My Aquarium box for February, and I'm going to tell you about a fish convention I'm going to attend next month called the Big Fish Deal. That's coming right up. Hey YouTube, this is pecktec, and this video is dedicated to all the people that used hashtag pecktec with their My Aquarium box order last month and helped me out just a little bit, helped out the show. I really appreciate that. I had at least one viewer request for me to open this with an angle grinder, and I don't have one. I'm looking to get one though, so sometime. Until then, I do have this thing. It's very old, rusty, and dull. I got it at an antique store about, I don't know, a long time ago. Do a quick little opening. Yeah, I know. At some point, this just becomes impractical, but why not? All right, and here we go. As always, right on top, we have the scorecard. At the top, we have the line items for the things that we received in the box this month. The value this month was $46.94. We've got a Mega Box winner. We've got the Facebook winner. And at the bottom we have the Small Business Spotlight, which is Algor Technologies. I have so much trouble saying that name. This is going to be fun. And they've included this decal, which you can attach to your aquarium, snap a picture, and win $100 in fish food. That's not a bad. I might have to try that, you know. Right here on top we have a Your Fish Stuff coupon for $5 off your next order. We have some sinking wafers. We have here our plant anchors. What you can do is you can take those stem plants that want to just float out, and you can tie that. These are little metal strips. You sort of tie them around your plants and get them in the ground and anchored so they won't float away from you. Ooh, here we have some freeze-dried plankton, and it is pretty much all plankton. Really cool. That'll be a great little treat for my fish in there. They will enjoy that, I bet. And here we have Seachem Safe. Now this is a really interesting product. I've never tried it. It's a water conditioner, but it's super concentrated. This is actually a powder in here. And this little bottle will treat 1,000 gallons of water. So that's a lot more dechlorinator than you could have ever fit in this box, just in that liquid form. So that's really cool. I'm interested to see this and see how it does. That'll be great. And what a great backup too to have, because you can store it. I'm not sure how long it stores, but wow, that's a good idea. Really cool. Okay, and here we have, well, I'm not sure what that is. Snappy Grip. Snappy Grip. Okay, these go in your buckets. So they're kind of replacement handles for your buckets, and they're real ergonomic. Make it really easy to carry. So that would be cool. I've got at least at least 2 buckets I can use that on right away. Oh, and right here we have sort of an exotic bikini. Okay. There should be there are rubber bands in here too. Exotic bikini. No, these are fish hides, or love shacks. Coconut love shacks is what I like to call them. I've actually made these before, and it was a real pain in the ass, but my fish love them, and they've been in the aquarium for years now. I mean, I made them before I even started shooting videos for YouTube. That's how long ago it was. And these are pretty neat. I think I've got a lot of fish that will really appreciate a little place to hide like that. And these are super easy just to toss in your tank. You just toss them in. Fish love it. Also, in an emergency, they could be kind of like an eye armor. It's kind of a narrow point of view, though. Last but not least, we've got fish bags and rubber bands. These are 3-ply bags, and this will come in real handy when I go to a convention and want to bag up some fish to take home, or if you're a person that ships your fish around, or you've got to move your tank from one place to another and you might need to bag some up. This is pretty cool. And folks, there you go. My Aquarium box, February. Okay folks, so March 10th through the 12th, I'm going to be here at the Big Fish Deal, attending a convention that I attended last year. It looks like a lot of fun. Now, if you remember last year, I had a video called the Aquarium Beautiful Contest. And in that video, I vowed to finish my steampunk tank and take it in for competition. Just another great thing about coming to a club event like this is seeing this kind of thing. I have a steampunk aquarium at home.
That's awesome.
That's been gathering dust. It's a project I've been wanting to work on for a long time. Next year might be a good excuse to put that together. Seeing these things has given me the courage to go ahead and build my weird tank that I want to do. Now, the original steampunk tank that I put together, if you've been watching the show for a long time, is 3 or 4 years ago. I attempted to make this tank, and I had an idea for how I wanted it to be. I couldn't quite reconcile how to actually finish it and put it together, but with the help of and cooperation of a lot of friends and family, I think I'm going to be able to build something for this show. And I'm really excited to just kind of push that project forward. To do that, though, I did decide to go in a different direction. And to me, I think it has a lot more of that Victorian Gothic look to it. Now, this is not the aquarium that I'm putting together, but it's like a scaled down version. It's a smaller version that I was originally going to do before I moved things up. I'll tell you more in a minute. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail about this aquarium yet. It's still very much in the development stage. I've got a really solid idea. I've got a lot of the working components sorted out, but I haven't figured out every last thing that I want to do, and I kind of want the reveal to be a surprise. But I am putting out teasers on Instagram, so if you want a little tease for what the aquarium might be or things that I'm working on, little extreme close-ups and things like that, check me out on Instagram. When I originally started, I had this like 2.5 gallon tank that was actually from that project. It's really dirty right now. And I found that this small terrarium, this really beautiful Potter Terrarium, this is actually kind of expensive, but it fits perfectly right on the rim of that thing. And if you remember, I did a video called Wabikusa Experiments. And in that, I tried to find different ways to grow this Wabikusa ball. Well, I'm still thinking about that project. Like, I got it to look pretty cool in the Fluval Spec, but I wanted to mount my light higher, and I never got around to doing it, and I needed a bigger dome. I eventually got one that was a little bit bigger, and it kind of seemed to work and look nice, but I wanted to take that a step further, and I started looking at these little glass terrariums. The trim on this thing is really beautiful. Now, this is not what I'll be using for the tank, but I did manage to find a bigger one so I can move the tank up. So I've moved the tank from a 2.5 to a 5.5 gallon, and this component is huge. I still might do a tiny tank like this, depending on how this one goes, but that'll be a project for the future. If I'm going to put a fish in it, I want it to be as big as possible, and 5.5 is plenty small enough to travel with, even with extra arrangements. So that's just kind of a teaser for something I'm putting together. So as promised on Sunday, I'm going to do the Fluval Flex stocking options. We're going to talk about things you could put in your Fluval Flex, and I'm going to show you what I chose to put in there. We'll talk about that fish a little bit. That's all coming up real soon. So until next time, follow your bliss, keep a clean tank, don't be scared to be a little bit creative when you gotta be, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. But I am putting little teeth, but I am, I'll be making moves. I've got a lot of the working components I've got a lot of the working components. Okay folks, it's the February My Aquarium box, and give you my right here on top we have a right there.